this video. Who cares?
Go bestie, then mama, best friend, bestie, then mama, best friend, bestie, then mama, best friend, then my what, then mama, best friend.
Hey, shorty, she gon' ride, she gon' die for me. Yeah, I know all my they gon' slide for me.
Okay, so you couldn't tell by the title, today we're talking about being a 20-year-old virgin.
Shocking. Surprising.
Yeah, which we both are. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Alright. We ain't ashamed though, but you know, just a little scoop on it. I don't know what I was going to say.
Okay, so we're going to start it off with how it feels to be a virgin in this generation. You want to start?
I really don't have much to say on that topic because really people think it feels different to be a virgin. I just feel like I'm a person walking through life. I don't feel any type of weirdness about being a virgin. If I got a friend and she busting it open, she doing what she doing, I don't feel weird. I don't feel weird about her or anything. It just feels like, I mean, I'm not defined by being a virgin, so I'm me at the end of the day. That's what I got to say about that. It don't affect me.
I feel like for me, in my opinion, it's a little annoying because, you know, since sex is all around us, it's on the TV, you know, like most of the people we went to school with are having sex, and it's like all on social media. Everybody talks about either their lack of sex, how they miss sex, or they miss this, they miss that.
Oh, yeah.
And it could just be annoying sometimes because, like, I can't relate, or like, what's even more annoying is when people expect you to have the same experiences as them just because you're of age, just because we're 20, but like us being 20 had nothing to do with whether or not we have sex.
Right.
So, you know, none of that should matter. And like, we don't really follow people, so just because other 20-year-olds may be having sex doesn't mean we need to be like other 20-year-olds, because, you know,
we different. We soy diferente.
Exactly. All right, shut up.
Shout out to Spanish teacher. You know what I'm about to But yeah, I just want to piggyback off that. We got a lot of friends, a couple people where you go on Snapchat, you go on Instagram, and all they talking about is sex. And I'm like, I feel like even if I did have sex and wasn't a virgin, that would still annoy me, because we are so in this generation where like people talking about it every second. Like, you can have a conversation with somebody without sex being brought up, or people just different memes and just talking about it every 5 seconds. Like, a couple of y'all I'm about to unfollow in a second. Like,
and that's another thing. Show some damn respect for yourself. Nobody needs to know your lack of, okay? Show some damn respect, okay? You can keep that
silent
to yourself.
Real
or hit them up.
Real
hit them up or hit her up. Simple. It's nothing but a, you don't have to call.
You don't have to call.
Alright.
That's it.
That's true. All I gotta say is real G's move in silence like lasagna. Lil Wayne.
Exactly. Shout out to him. Why we haven't had sex yet?
You wanna do that, or
You go.
to be honest, I don't think about this too much, but it's kind of like I ain't feel like doing it. It's like I kind of want to be, maybe it's cliche or something, but I kind of want to have a close relationship with somebody before I have sex with them, and I ain't found that yet. So I don't feel the need to or the pressure to want to do it. When that right person come in my life, I'll revisit the topic, but like, I don't got no potential suitors. Ain't nobody bring trying to get to know me, so that ain't a thought that I think about often.
And I feel like the option is always there, of course, but as you get older, you mature more, and I would hate to like have somebody take my virginity and then I regret who took it.
Yeah, that too.
Or like look back on life and be like, wow, like why did I do that? Or something if I would have did it too soon. Like, everybody has their own time frame for when they want to do things and how they want to do it. So I'm not like bashing anybody for like doing it before me or something, but at the end of the day, you can't judge me for me choosing to wait on the right person. And having enough self-respect for myself to know that it's not the time for me to be having sex right now.
Right.
You know, I don't feel like I need to have sex right now. It's just another thing. Like, I'd rather have, like, a great emotional... Y'all be having sex with people you don't even know.
Y'all.
Like, if that's what you want to do, live your life, boo-boo. But, like, you can't look at me because you out there going to clubs having sex with random people and you think I'm supposed to be doing the same thing.
Just because
like,
that's what everybody do. And to be honest, I know a lot more people who lose their virginity to people and regret it. And I'm a smart person. Like, if I see this is a pattern, like, I'm gonna try to stay away from the pattern. This is what y'all doing, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I know more people often than not. So, that ain't the road I'm trying to go down. So, I'll sit back, I'll fall back, I'll observe for a moment, like, and I won't make that same mistake. Period.
Right. And to go off of that, we also don't smoke or drink. And that, to me, that's even more
The reason why.
This is an even more annoying topic for me because literally, like, I guess it's a weekend thing for people to, like, go to parties, you know.
Number one, a lot of y'all, I don't know if y'all knew, it's illegal if you ain't 21. A lot of y'all about to get arrested.
Nah, for me, it's more of, like, again, with the whole, like, just because you're doing it, you can't expect other people to be like you. Mm-hmm. Or you can't consider somebody lame just because they're not having sex at 20, drinking at 20, smoking at 20. Right. Like, we all have our own standards. We all have things we like to partake in. Not to say I'm never going to drink because my birthday's in 2 months. I might just pop a bottle. I might just.
All right.
But, you know, like, you know, it has never been a rush for me. And things like that have always been around me. You know, my dad told me, my dad was very honest about me. I mean, not about me. He was very honest to me when he talks to me as far as, like, about sex being fun, you know, all of that other stuff. But it's just not something I'm ready for. And it's not something I need to do in my life. Like, you know, weed, smoking has never been of interest to me. Right. Drinking, I might drink. Like I said, in 2 months.
I'm gonna pop a wine cooler and I'm
not gonna. Y'all be drinking every weekend. And y'all just look goofy. Like, y'all be drinking every night. Like, if that's what you want to do, you do it.
Regardless of the fact, we know we lit people. We great to be around. We're great company. We're just amazing. We could be around each other all day and we just having fun all day. So
that's the thing.
We don't need liquor to enhance the celebration or enhance us hanging out with each other because we already know drink or not, we gonna be good.
I literally have had people tell me that I'm lame or I'm lame, that I'm not lit because I don't drink and smoke. People like I need to be doing substance to be like, I don't even like parties, but I need to be doing substance to be considered like cool.
And with the
like
crowd,
what?
right?
Like what happened to people doing their own thing? Like everybody talks about
being individuals and
being an individual, being a leader. Yeah. But then it's like they want you to follow the same things they doing. Like, you're not about to make me feel bad because you like to have a drink on Saturday night and go to a party and I don't.
Or some of y'all act like y'all can't even function in social situations without having a drink. Like, I'm gonna be lit, I'm gonna be dancing, I'm gonna be like...
We got a best friend, Felicia. She most definitely be in the parties at college every Saturday. You know, maybe a Friday night. And she does not partake in drinking or smoking either, and she could turn it up. Right. She probably better than your mama. She could turn it up.
She better than your mama.
She could turn it up. I'm trying to tell you, like, you don't need, man. Listen, don't get me started now.
Don't become dependent on it. Like, that's the thing, and that's what I felt like a lot. That's another thing about virginity too. Like, people think just because you like this person and y'all having mutual feelings that sex gotta automatically be the next. Like a check off your checklist in a relationship, and that don't always gotta be the thing. Like you could chill out, you could like somebody chill out, kiss. We ain't saying don't do nothing. Like you could kiss and y'all could chill out. It don't always gotta be like, oh yeah, so we in love. So the next thing we gotta have sex. Like some people be in relationships don't have sex, period, or have sex until they feel like they ready or they in a relationship that they feel comfortable in. Like everything ain't for everybody.
Next topic. Can you tell that I'm a virgin by looking at me? I don't know.
What do that mean? What do that mean?
Can you?
I just want to know what that means.
Do you see virgin tatted on my face?
I just want to know what that topic means, because how can you look at, first of all, unless it's a physical attribute, you can't look at nobody and tell anything.
I remember back in the day in middle school, people used to be like, "Oh, I can tell you a virgin by the way you walk."
You know what?
I know how I walk. I don't walk no different from nobody else.
Look, I walk like a penguin, so wasn't nobody saying that to me. Like,
I really don't understand how you could look at somebody and be like, yeah, she's a virgin, she's not a virgin.
Or like when we talk to certain people, or let's be clear, when we talk to guys, like they'll be surprised when we be like, oh yeah, we're virgins, and it's a shock. Like, you don't know me, you don't even know my name. Like, well, you might know my name, but you don't know nothing about me. Like, I don't take offense to it, but it's like, who looks like a virgin? I want to know.
No, I take offense, because to me, that's coming up with the assumption that because I'm this age, that I have to be having sex. Like, I can't. There's no way that I could be a virgin.
Yeah. I just feel like people got this.
And people be mad shocked. Like, I look like I'm not a virgin.
Are you lying?
Like, what's up?
Don't tell me I'm lying. First of all, that's
like
that's gonna piss me off. Don't tell me I'm lying. If I say something, I mean it. But I feel like people just have this assumption of like what a virgin looks like, how a virgin's supposed to act, because that's another thing that we was gonna get into too. Like, just because we virgins don't mean we don't know nothing about sex. Like, we just clueless, because people also have this misconception that we just clueless about everything that's sex related. We can sit there and have a conversation with you about it. We can get into heated discussions about it. Like,
I had sex ed, sis. Don't play me.
Okay.
Don't play me. I had sex ed.
We all did. But like, we can get into conversations about it, and it ain't a weird thing. Like, it ain't weird for us. We two virgins sitting here. We can have a whole conversation about sex, and that's not the thing. Like, people act like you just supposed to be, don't know what you're talking about, and just because they looking at you that you're supposed to be clueless or not give your opinion on certain stuff. And it's like, I'm gonna give my opinion, and shoot, correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be the right one, but shoot, like, I don't live this life enough. I don't know everything, but I live this life enough in this generation to know. Like,
I mean, as far as talking about it though, I think the more experience you have, the more you can speak about it though. It's not awkward for me to have a conversation. In a certain sense, yeah. It's not awkward for me to have a conversation, but I also know that you learn through experience. So like, if I didn't have as much experience as Shirley next to me, she might know a little bit more than me.
I mean, like, the physical aspect of sex, yes, but like conversations we've had with like friends and stuff where it's like, oh, certain things brought up about relationships and losing your virginity or relationships, and like how another misconception, how guys think girls are just clingy if they lose their virginity. Like, we got into a lot of heated discussions about virginity, and we had our own opinions about it. Like, and they differ from us.
That would have been a good one too.
It would have been, but
that's another day. We're gonna end it off with this. Are we waiting for marriage to have sex?
Spicy. Ooh. We just talked about this too. I think, first of all, it's debatable if I even believe in marriage, but we're not gonna get into that. I feel like marriage is a nice symbol for some people, and for some people it doesn't mean anything. And for me, there's no difference between being in a committed relationship with somebody who you trust and you love and respects you, and being married. So to me, I just want to be in a nice committed relationship with somebody I respect and love, who would respect me. And that's enough for me. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's going to make a difference if I got a ring on my finger or not, to be honest.
So your answer is no?
No.
Okay.
It's no.
Yeah. I'm not waiting for marriage. I'm not waiting for marriage, but I would prefer for it to happen first, to be honest. And like, I have no trouble being in a committed relationship with somebody, cause like, I don't be dotting around now, so I'm pretty sure settling with somebody wouldn't be a big deal. So yeah, my answer is no, but if I could have it that way, I would prefer it to go.
Yeah.
I would prefer to wait until I'm married. But I'm just trying to live my 20s.
Right.
I'm
not
just
worried
trying to live
about
my best life.
That's the thing I feel like comes with a lot of our lives. Like, I'm not waiting for anything. If anything comes my way, like, I'm not looking for love. I'm not in a rush to experience anything, because at the end of the day, we're 20 years, and a lot of people forget that we're mad young. Like, we got our God willing, we got our whole life ahead of us, and I'm not rushing to experience something that, shoot, it might not be for me right now. Like, that's another thing people need to realize. Something might not be for you right now. Just because everybody else falling in love, 20, getting married, having children, don't mean you need to experience it. Like, it might not be for you.
Take your time. Don't rush it. That's why y'all be getting in all these meaningless relationships.
Right.
Y'all be finding all these toxic people right? to be with because you don't wait your turn. It's not your turn. Wait until God gives you somebody.
You gotta listen. I'm telling you, signs will be planted in front of you, and I feel like that's happened to all of us, where signs is directly in our face, and we'd be like, yo, God be like, this ain't for you, and you'd be like, God, but wait a minute, I think it is, and that's not for you.
Everybody's trying to keep up with everybody.
Keep up with the Joneses, like.
I don't care what you see on social media. Wait your turn. It's not your time, sis. Or brother. It's not your time.
Message.
It's not. Right. Just wait. And God will send you somebody that's perfect for you. That is meant to be with you. That will cherish you. That will love you. But until then, don't rush it.
Right.
Simple.
So in conclusion, we chilling like a villain. We ain't rushing nothing. And we 20-year-old virgins, and who really cares? That's the point of this video. Who cares? Who really cares? Nobody. Y'all shouldn't care. I don't care if you a virgin, he a virgin, your mama a virgin. She not probably not gonna be kind of weird. I don't know. If you adopted, I don't know. But if your mama a virgin, I don't really care. We all living this life. We all our own person. And if I tell you I'm a virgin, you shouldn't care either, because I'm a lit person. I'm fun to be around, and that ain't gonna change me as a person or her. So
long story short, we're gonna need you to like and subscribe. And we're gonna hit you up in the next video, and we're dropping every Wednesday, so stay tuned. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.